This is the Trigg County Justice Center, but outside the Justice Center is this marker that talks about when the courthouse was burned. General Highland B. Lyon with 800 men invaded Kentucky, December 1864, to enforce CSA draft law and divert USA from Nashville. In 23 days, he burned 7 courthouses used by Union forces. See map on reverse side. Lyon came to Cadiz, December 13. U.S. force fled courthouse, leaving man with smallpox. Lyon burned contaminated building, moved to Eddyville, county record saved. And on the other side is the map showing the route in which was taken by Brigadier General Highland B. Lyon back in December 1864. And in its wake, these were all the cities that had their courthouses burned down. Here's the map right here. And here's Cadiz, Kentucky, where I'm located right now. Let's go. Good afternoon, good people. This is P9 with another vlog, and I am here in the town of Cadiz, Kentucky. Cadiz is the county seat of Trigg County, and it is part of the Clarksville metropolitan area. Now, Cadiz is a town that's not far from Lake Barkley, east of the Land Between the Lakes recreational area. So it's in a very touristy part of the state of Kentucky in this region. Population 2540 as of the 2020 census. And we have this pig mural right here. And of course, before I came to Cadiz, I did a lot of research. And I did some research, and I did notice that there are going to be a lot of pig sculptures. So brace yourself for that. You know, of course, you know, this part of Kentucky is real big on farmland and agricultural culture. So you're going to see a lot of pride when you see a lot of these pigs and different sculptures. They take pride in the farm culture here. And as you can see right here, this looks like a radio station. This is the first time I've seen a radio station that's kind of like in this type of enclosure on the outside of a building. But yeah, this is WHV 96.5, 100.9 FM. You know, they also broadcast the Fox News channel, you know, which makes sense because Kentucky is a conservative state. So, you know, that makes sense from the Fox News standpoint. But carrying on down Main Street, and we have this art museum. Look at these nice sculptures. Look at this, check this out. This looks like a Native American type of sculpture. You can see it looks like a wolf right here, or alligator one. You have the Indian smoking the peace pipe, and it has this little spinning, little rotating thing right here. And it's made out of stainless steel. This is really cool, really dope. Looks like a totem pole almost. Really nice artwork that sits right outside of the Janice Mason Art Museum, which is this building right here. You also have what looks like a bird right here. possibly a pelican. I'm not sure what type of bird it is. And yet here goes another pig sculpture. Like I said earlier, we're going to see a lot of these walking through the town. Janice Mason Art Museum. You have an insurance agency right here, Lake Barkley Insurance. And you even have this blue pig that advertises the insurance agency. So they have multiple forms of insurance: home, auto, business, farm, and life insurance. All of which come in handy, of course. Then you have the one with the American flag on it. Nice, honoring the U.S. Armed Forces. Then you have a pig. You have like a hybrid right here, a pig and a cow hybrid. Yeah, that's interesting. Interesting. They also have this joint called the Hot Spot right over here. Looks like they host Bible studies. So that's pretty cool. Across the street right here. So a lot of these pigs, I think this is a really cool concept. A lot of these sculptures with the pigs, they have the designs on them, and they also have where they advertise different local businesses. This one basically advertises Your Volt Counts Electric LLC. Oh, that's nice. That's dope. That's dope. And you have over here, I had to get this. This is why I crossed over here to begin with. You have this mural. And you have a bunch of flying pigs, as you can see right here. Sculptures of that. This is really cool. Really nice. You have a little bandana design right here. You have the sun, or it looks like a sunflower. Yeah, this is a nice design right here. They put a lot of work into this. A lot of work. Boots, 1927 to 2007. James Paul Ayers. Okay. You got the pig with the dress on, the polka dots. Yo, this is really sick. This is some dope artwork. You know, I'm a huge proponent of artwork, a huge fan of it. We have this, what looks like a wolf with a mic in his hand. And it looks like some spiked shoes. And it says Rack right there. I wonder if Rack is the artist of this mural. If it is, shout out to Rack. Really dope artwork. So as I mentioned before, Cadiz has a population of just over 2,500 residents. So it's smaller than I originally thought it was, you know. It's actually my first time hearing about it. I've heard about nearby Hopkinsville before, but this is my first time hearing about Cadiz. Some more pigs right here. One that has the Lions International. They got parking in the back for an antique shop. So this is Main Street on a Wednesday, almost evening. May as well say Wednesday evening. It's after 5 p.m. and it is extremely quiet. You know, it looks like a lot of businesses on this street closed down early. But this is an antique shop, artisans and antiques. And check this out. They got a sculpture, or they have a statue of what looks like, or not a statue, excuse me, mannequin of Stephen Trigg, Colonel Stephen Trigg, who's a namesake of Trigg County. Yeah, this is really cool. This is really cool. And they also have these hometown hero banners up here throughout the downtown area. You see a couple of them right here. These are people that are hometown heroes who served in the, you know, different branches of the military. Shout out to them. It's an abandoned building right here. But speaking of the namesake, Stephen Trigg was known for the Battle of Cornwallis at Yorktown in the American Revolution. I have covered the site of the Yorktown battle, actually, in my Yorktown, Virginia video. So, you know, we do have that. But that's where Stephen Trigg, he was a soldier in the American Revolutionary War. He was actually an officer. So that is where Trigg County is named after. And this is the Trigg County Courthouse right here. Looks pretty small. Looks like a small courthouse, but this is a small town. So there's that. Then you have what's called the Cherokee Antiques Home Decor. So they have a couple of antique shops, pretty big antique shops right here on Main Street. Cadiz Antique Mall, and you have the Bigfoot right here. Hey, how you doing?
Hi, how you doing?
I'm good.
About to run into
I'm sorry about that. No, it's all good. You good? Yeah, these are nice right here. You got the Grinch right over here. You got the Big Boy Hamburger neon light. I wonder how much that's going for. They even have the, yeah, that's really dope right here. The Chevrolet Texaco motor oil neon signs. Those are really cool. Looks like they're really nice to have, you know. That'd be something, once I get me a house, that'd be something I would definitely put. I'll hang something up like that, like if I have a basement, or if just in the house in general. And check this out. This is a sculpture, a wooden sculpture of Pegasus, the winged horse. This is cool. This is so dope. Wasn't expecting to see this. Looks like it's missing a couple of hooves. Wow, this is crazy. Yeah. The mason jar. The mason jar. This is a nice pig right here too. This actually has some flowers on the side of it in a mason jar. So I guess, it's called the mason jar. So I guess they sell a bunch of, it says trendy, thrift, and decor, however you want to pronounce it. But this company was established in 2023. So if you're ever in Cadiz, And if you're into home decoration, interior decoration, come hit up the mason jar. It looks like they got some from the outside. Looks like they have some pretty good selection of items and whatnot. But let me go ahead and cross the street right here. This is the Cadiz Christian Church building right here. And check this out. They have what's called the blessing box. Take what you need, leave what you can. Wow, that's dope. Wow, okay. You know what? I'm not gonna take it. I'm gonna leave it for the less fortunate. I'm gonna leave that for the less fortunate. But that's really good that they have that though, the blessing box. This is this is exactly what I be talking about. This is a true definition of a church that actually gives back to the community. You know, it's good to see churches that actually serve God by giving back to the community and reaching out and helping those who are less fortunate. You know what I'm saying? I wish there was somebody here right now that I could talk to, fellowship with, and, you know, maybe indulge in some prayer. Trigg County Veterinarian Clinic. Okay, shout out to them. So they be having these out here to basically promote local businesses. That's also a really good concept. I like that. I like what the city of Cadiz is doing as far as that's concerned. And also, if you're watching this video and you're from Cadiz, or you know somebody from Cadiz, or you have some familiarity with the area, share your basically in the comment section, just share your experience, whether it was growing up in Cadiz or visiting the city. I would greatly appreciate that. They have a FEMA State Disaster Recovery Center. Okay. And we have Tomorrow's Concrete, Commercial and Residential on the Orange Pig. Okay. That's really dope, man. Like I said, I really like the whole concept of the pigs. Sons of the American Revolution, celebrating the 250th anniversary of the U.S. of America and honoring all vets who sacrificed for our nation's enduring freedom. And this is Colonel Stephen Trigg chapter. Okay, shout out to the 250th anniversary. That's a mighty long time. Multiple generations. And this building right here is the Trigg County Justice Center. This building looks like it's relatively modern, like it was built within the last 15 to 20 years. It says 2009 at the top, so it might have been built in 2009. You know, they have this this plaque right here with all the individuals from Trigg County who served in World War I, World War II, Korean War, and the multitude of wars. So shout out to them. And it's only right that they have it sitting right here in front of the Justice Center with the flags behind it, the Kentucky flag, the American flag. And the county was named after Stephen Trigg, Virginian, who came to Kentucky as member of Court of Land Commissioners in 1779. And he settled Trigg Station near Harrodsburg. And Virginia legislature active in establishing the town of Louisville in 1780. Justice of Peace on First Lincoln Company Court, 1781. Trigg killed at Battle of Blue Licks, August 19, 1782. Trigg County formed from Caldwell and Christian counties. So as I mentioned before, Stephen Trigg, officer in the American Revolutionary. And here's some more of those banners honoring local hometown heroes, Oscar Turner Boyd Jr., Andrew Bruce, and Charles Thomas, all who served in the U.S. Army. Shout out to them. Salute to them, rather. The blue and yellow polka dotted pig right there. Jack Smith, James Boyd, Sonny Taylor of the Army. Okay, shout out to them, or salute to them. There's some more down this way too. Twamaine Hatcher, U.S. Navy. Navy make some noise. Yo, Matthew Clark Surveyors, LLC. Definitely got to hit them up because I'm a huge fan of land surveying and maps and things of that nature. So Matthew Clark Surveyors, LLC, definitely up my alley. And you have Trigg County Realty with the Earth logo, and it says "We sell the Earth." It's a slogan, and it has sold right there, and it's not in their numbers. Trigg County Realty, for those that are looking to move to Trigg County, and they have a series of, you know, realtor homes and land and lots and stuff like that, acres of land. You know, you got homes, and they look very affordable. They look very affordable, like Western Kentucky and Kentucky in general really is has a really low cost of living, you know. So if you're looking to move out to Kentucky, I'm not trying to promote it necessarily, but I'm just saying I'm over here by the realty and auction spot. So it's a lot of different listings right over here. So, you know, I give them a holler if you're ever interested in relocating to Western Kentucky. It's a really nice area. I've been out to Western Kentucky on a few different occasions and really enjoyed myself every time I come out here. It's really peaceful. People are friendly, nice, and all that good stuff, you know. So, yeah. Then go City Hall right here, Cadiz, Kentucky, established 1820. So this is the building where Cadiz City Hall is located. And upstairs in this building is an engineering firm called DBS and Associates. So, you know, of course, this is where the city clerk and waterworks is located. And I'm at the corner of Main and Marion Street, making my way down Marion Street. And check this out. Check out this mural of a pig. And it looks like it has a chef hat on. That's dope. That's dope. Sis Maurice. Haha, that's really cool right there. They be having some nice sculptures in these cities, you know. And check this out. This is outside the Cadiz Police Department building. And they have this pig right here. This is really cool. Check this out. It's a pig that has, you know, the little belt that the police wears. And it has the radio, the weapons, you know, the gun and the, I guess that's the club right there. And the cuffs and the handcuffs right there. Handcuff holder, okay. So this is the police department. Shout out to the Cadiz Police Department, by the way. And salute to these individuals as well. You have Michelle Smith of the U.S. Army and Dexter Adams of the U.S. Air Force. Hometown heroes. 13 Marion unique finds. Okay. Another kind of like antique knick-knack spot. And this one's just a stone. It's like a stone pig sculpture. And you have this, what looks like I don't know, a wishing for a cure type thing. The water's real dirty right now, but I'm pretty sure, and yeah, it's really, yeah. But yeah, it's a nice little street right here. Nice and quiet. Let me give a salute to these individuals as well. James Manning of the U.S. Army, Robert Seguin of the U.S. Navy. Salute to them. And you have a design and architectural consultant firm right here, CS. So shout out to the small local businesses holding it down. Holding it down in the town. And they also have a conference center over here called the Renaissance. So this is where the Cadiz Trigg County Planning Commission and building inspectors meet. To make sure everything is, good and ready to roll in this small town. And you also have this building, which is the Trigg County Historical Museum. This is really dope right here. They actually have a pig right here that have the fireworks on it. It looks like some fireworks and it's black. Okay, really nice. This building actually functions as the FEMA State Disaster Recovery Center. Disaster assistance. So they offer assistance to homeowners, renters, and businesses in the in the event of a natural disaster, especially tornadoes. Tornadoes are common in Kentucky, more so than any other. That's the most important thing. It's really nice and quiet out here, you know. It's really good to come visit these smaller towns and you can hear nothing but peace and quiet, you know. That's what I feel like everybody needs that, even though some people look for the opposite. Seeking tranquility and peace of mind is really the most important thing. Being zen and being at peace with the universe. You know, I got to get a little spiritual every now and then with you guys. And that is where I will end this vlog here in Cadiz, Kentucky. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in to this vlog. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button along with the notification bell. And make sure you tap all when you hit the notification bell. That way you get notified each and every time I drop a new vlog. And with that in mind, good people, peace. Have a great day.